Hello, I'm playing Aether and Iron.
You wanted to know who my sponsor is? Gia, I'd like to introduce you to the underground.
The figure steps forward, tall and confident, his voice pouring through the haze like a steady stream of olive oil from a broken cask.
Name's Apollo Diamond. And darling, we have a lot to talk about.
And I just cleared first boss. And I'm the level 10. In this pace, maybe I can reach level 25. Level 25 means I can learn 3 lines fully. So I can choose one more line now, like this one. If I lose health, I have more AP, then I can heal more. To recover my health. But single target taunt is not useful. This AoE taunt can have some use. But this line is problem. This line gives counter ram. This is not passive. I have to use AP to activate this counter ram. Then without taunt, why should I use AP for counter ram when I don't know whether enemies will ram this character or not? So if someone has to learn in first line, he needs the dev line also. Then I'd like to keep this line empty for new companion. Then I'll just go deeper into these two lines. This one will heal 1 more HP per turn. 0 regeneration and 1 regeneration has some difference, but from 1 to 2 regeneration is not so great, I think. This one increase debuff range from 1 and 2. I think this one matters more. So well, I learned this talent. Maybe this one more point in skill check can be overkill. in this early game. But I don't know what is waiting for me in the future. Let's learn this talent. And you, Cress. For Cress, if I learn one more line for Cress, this line is only option, I think. This is useful only when I am surrounded by enemies. And Cress is a healer. Healers are not usually surrounded by enemies. Healers need to be closer to allies, not enemies. So for now, I have to choose between these two. For now, let's increase AP more. No. Heal skills only have range 1. So, if I heal someone, this passive will be applied. Anyway, and without heal, this passive will be applied also, just being next to this vehicle. Now, I use only one. No. I have two heals. I have one from equipment and one from this mass repair. So I can apply energize status effect. Not twice. I don't think this effect will be stacked. So I'll choose this one. Because to heal, we have to be closer to, we have to be adjacent to ally. So this passive will be applied even without heal. fine.
In the comics, the cops always have photos of the dastardly perps they're chasing pinned to a corkboard. Here, the hunters aren't lawmen, and the targets aren't slab-jawed gangsters with names like Jimmy the Shark. They're the actual barons of our own city. Mar Magdalene, resplendent in exotic furs and feathers, looks to me like a weathered oak branch, gnarled, twisted, and overtaken by vermin. General Eli Tillinghast. Last known location, White Street. Last known associates, me. What an honor, huh? There's a photo of a man with a face like a tombstone, under which the name James Frederick Gore is written. I hope he doesn't live up to his name. There are dozens and dozens of photographs representing the petty monarchs of New York's islands. I recognize a few from the tabloids, but most are strangers. I'd like to keep it that way. In the comics, the cops always have photos of
So,
the dastardly perps
they are hunting
to a corkboard.
barons.
Here, the hunters aren't lawmen, and the targets aren't slab-jawed gangsters with names like Jimmy the Shark. They're the actual barons of our own city.
And I killed one of those barons.
Radio consoles sporting complex buttons, dials, and wires indicate the underground spent some serious coin on communications. Makes sense a secret rebel faction would have lines of clandestine contact throughout the city.
You've been a very busy little bee, and we've been paying close attention. Your little rendezvous with the madrigals, for instance. Personally, I wouldn't have let any of those cockroaches leave that warehouse alive. You may come to regret that choice.
What? You been keeping tabs on me?
There's White Street's quartermaster, of course. Out of the picture now, thanks to you. Easy enough for us to buy off the secret police, but making those hard choices, that's what counts.
Chris, you've been telling this guy everything, haven't you?
Miss Carter told us how you saved this Needles fellow at the General's Gala. Friends stick together. We appreciate that kind of loyalty.
Right. Well, pleasure's mine and all that, but just so you know, I don't like being watched.
Oh, comes with the job. You already know my associate, old Iron Hand here.
Nice to see you again. I'm glad you and Cressa are both safe.
Sam Lowe seems more tense than when I first met him, as though standing next to a movie star makes him uncomfortable. Or maybe it's something entirely different. No, it goes deeper than that. It's in the lines of their bodies, the energy they project into this cramped space. These men are like oil and water, fundamentally opposed. Diamond fidgets like a caged animal. Lowe is rooted to the spot like a load-bearing beam. These two are a powder keg. All they need is a spark.
Glad you could make it, Gia. You didn't have to help Maria and Alex, but you did. Thank you. They didn't have enough money for a traditional memorial, but we made do.
I squirm in discomfort at the mention of the recently departed Aetherians. I don't like it when things get too personal. Iron Hand is oblivious, steaming on ahead like a freight train.
The Freeholm welcomed back all its lost children thanks to you. We owe you a debt, and we'll find a way to pay it.
I don't know what to say. Who would?
I remember our last conversation at Arkstad. We only just met, but you threw your lot in with me without hesitation. We need more people with that kind of dedication.
Okay, so you're a political group or something. I assume you didn't invite me to your secret hideout for a round of cribbage.
Oh, you assume correctly, sweetheart. And you'd better hope this little chat goes well.
Apollo, come on. I told you, she's legit.
I believe you, Cress, as does Apollo, or he wouldn't have come. However, before we move forward, there are things we must first discuss.
You killed the general. That's a good start. Wins you some points with this crowd.
I'm not about to give these mooks the satisfaction of a confession. Last time I checked, you go to church for those. I stay mum, and Apollo shrugs.
Well, regardless, Tillingast was just the beginning. We've got bigger fish to fry.
With a showman's grace, Apollo gestures to a map of the barony called Dreamland, where a photograph of an elegant, sharp-eyed elderly woman is pinned. Her face is framed by newspaper cutouts and tabloid headlines.
I take it you are familiar with Marm Weiss?
No?
I don't really keep up with celebrity news. I flick my gaze towards Apollo Diamond, who grins wolfishly in response.
Dreamland's a den of vice, and she's its baron. She's supported by her hand-picked squad of elite, highly trained lieutenants called the Does, and she's aggressively expanding her territory.
Huh, that's putting it mildly. She's gobbling up every bit of floating real estate she can, and damn anyone who's rude enough to live there already. She's destroying lives. We can't look the other way any longer.
Terrific. And what does any of this have to do with me, exactly?
Oh, don't play coy, darling. You're going to help us take her down.
You got a crystal ball hidden in that jacket somewhere?
Pardon me?
Seeing as you know what I'm going to do before I do it, mind telling me why I'm helping you, Mr. Mysterio? Maybe he's used to trying on different emotions like hats off a rack, because the matinee idol's expression slides without friction into barely controlled rage.
As a matter of fact,
Iron Hand senses this change in temperature and extends an arm to restrain his partner's sudden surge of passion.
We'll pay, of course. We know your services don't come free.
Damn right they don't. Who's funding this little rebellion of yours anyway? How do I know you'll make good?
I've got more money than you've ever seen in your life, sweetheart. And I'm using it to fix this broken city. I'm helping people. What are you doing?
He can be a spy from another barony to destroy others.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not a hypocrite rich kid playing dress-up in a little rebel costume while I wine and dine with the rich and famous. The angry flush in Apollo's cheeks bleeds into something more like excitement. I realize he's enjoying this.
You've got me dead to rights, darling.
Gia, I've seen what you can do. We already have someone on the inside in Marm's camp, but we need your help. Plenty in it for you, too.
I'm surprised at her use of the word we. I look at her, standing amongst this oddball crew as if she's always been there. She really is one of them. Not for the first time, I throw away rational thought like a pair of loaded dice and go all in. Ah, hell. Fine. I'm charging double my usual rate, though.
Excellent. I knew we could count on you.
Cress's smile is so small, I doubt anyone else can see it, but it shines like a speck of gold in a fast-moving creek. Fool that I am, I start to think I made the right choice. I swing open the door, revealing a frazzled-looking Nellie, hair and glasses askew. She spots me and her shoulders drop with exaggerated relief.
Gia! There you are. Took me ages to find you. I wanted to...
There's an awkward pin-drop silence as she realizes the room is full of strangers, all staring at her. Her eyes collect new data points from all over the room, including the barren hit list on the wall.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt. Nellie's fine.
How the hell did you find this place?
You're Apollo Diamond. I love your movies.
Yes, what a pleasure. Sam, we need to have a chat about security.
Gia, he's a movie star. What's a movie star doing here?
How'd you find me?
Simple. I reasoned you'd be with Cress. Hi, Cress. I've seen you visit this lighthouse often. At first, my working hypothesis was this was a hideaway of sorts. But when I started seeing others headed in and out as well, people I didn't recognize, I realized it had to be.
Okay, I get it. You're pretty observant, huh?
Thank you.
Some might even say nosy.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Too late now, Principessa. Cat's out of the bag. No getting around it now, I guess. Nellie, this is Apollo Diamond. Apollo, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt. Nellie flushes pinker than grapefruit juice. The kids stared down assassins, gangsters, scrappers, and everything else the lowers could throw at her. But faced with her favorite matinee idol, she's turned to jelly.
Nellie's fine.
Charmed, darling. You'll excuse me if we skip the autograph for now, Randazzo, is she trustworthy?
Probably more than I am. You going to toss her out?
Gia, what's going on?
I look to Diamond and he just throws up his hands, accepting fate. I take a moment to quietly catch her up on the situation. It's a lot of information to absorb all at once, but she soaks it up like an eager sponge. I'm sure it helps that she overheard half of it through the door. Kid, what are you doing here?
If I may be so bold, I'm a little concerned you all think some Baron is the most pressing problem facing us right now. In a matter of weeks, the well is going to devour the lowers, and then none of that will matter.
This pronouncement hits the room with clanging dissonance, as incongruous with the existing mood as a sidewalk smooch interrupted by a panhandler shrieking about little green men on Mars. Sam Lowe, the soft-hearted altruist, indulges her.
Is it now? And how do you know that?
She knows her stuff, boss. She's got Heights education. If we...
This is all quite fascinating, but I think we can save the science lecture for another time.
No, we can't. Which part of this are you struggling to understand? We need to do something about the well immediately.
Come on, let the kid talk. She knows more about this stuff than all of us put together.
Thank you, Gia.
Listen, I'm sorry, but our resources are committed elsewhere. I'm sure you're right about the well, dear, but right now, the Barons are the biggest threat to this city.
Fine. If you won't believe me, then I'll show you.
Nellie begins gathering items strewn across the table and narrating her thoughts, as though the hideout is a classroom and she's presenting an impromptu lecture. She places the flotsam onto the map in the center of the table.
This is the well, all right? And this can represent an island, and another, the lowers.
Despite the sudden oddness of this disruption, everyone is listening attentively. Little Nellie, or more accurately, Dr. Reinhardt, is in her element.
We all know the well is a concentration of gravity. This here is what you're used to. But it won't stay like this. My projections show the well rapidly increasing in size, and therefore, increasing in power.
All right then, I'll bite. What does that mean?
The kid's eyes flash to me as she realizes her science speak isn't getting through to this audience. Maybe I can help. I think I get it. More size means more power, like an engine, right? And more power means more, gravity? Which means, I'm not sure exactly.
Well, that certainly cleared things up.
Nellie grabs the edges of the map, lifting them a few inches off the tabletop. The items representing our city's floating islands remain in place.
As the well increases in intensity, its pull on everything nearby will also increase. A few days from now, it might be like this. A month from now.
She hoists the edges of the map above her head, and the islands tumble violently towards the fold in the center, crashing together and breaking. The ember of a half-smoked cigar catches on the paper, and a line of ominous smoke bleeds upward from the shattered debris.
You see? It's only getting worse. And if we don't act now, the well will destroy the lowers.
How can you know this for sure?
The mathematics are consistent, and the results are unequivocal. Over and over again, my models show the well destroying the lowers in a matter of weeks.
I hope you're wrong, kid. But I don't think you are. There's a pause, and then Apollo motions silently for Sam to join him. They confer in hushed voices. The kid's demonstration was harsh, but clear. And when the rebels turn back to us, it's obvious they know it too.
If you're right about this, then we can't let this lie.
All right. Say we throw out our plans and refocus everything on the word of this little jumped-up college kid. The whale's the thing, sure. What exactly are we supposed to do about it?
I'm so glad you asked. I've got just the solution. I've drawn up a blueprint for a dynamic Aether Inertia Subversion Emitter, or DAISY for short. She'll fix the well.
Oh, wonderful. Then this has all been an incredible waste of time. Thank you so much, darling. Now we have barons to deal with. Off to work with you. Chop chop.
Oh, I can't construct her yet. I'm missing an Aether core. A Bronson 6X-340 to be exact.
Yeah. Let me check my parts bin real quick. You think you can find Aether cores just lying around? Or some Aethernea stupid enough to crash their own island for a payday they'd never even see?
Sorry, run that name by me one more time.
Cute, isn't it? I tried out a few others, like Clara, short for Centripetal Lift Actuator Resonance Array, and Mouse, Mass Offset Unit for Singularity Elimination, but she just really seems like a daisy to me.
Okay, if you say so. Cress, take it easy.
You know what she's asking is crazy, Gia. Aether cores are what keep entire islands floating. Even if you can find one.
It'll cost a pretty penny, I know. Millions of pretty pennies. Just give the kid some air, all right? Cress throttles down, crossing her arms and raising a skeptical eyebrow.
Apollo, what do you think? Is there anyone in our network?
Oh, there's Hi-Hat Abernathy, but he's unreliable. The mistress would have been preferable, but she's dead. I suppose there's always Killmeyer.
Oh dear.
Who's that?
A power broker based in Little Germany. A baron, until Marm took everything from him. Deadly as a tiger, with some of the most powerful connections in the city. But he might just be the only person who can get his hands on an Aether core.
So, who's going to ask him?
Oh, and we have a volunteer. Thank you so much, Gia darling.
Hang on a second.
You'll meet with him and arrange a deal. He'll be putty in your hands, I'm sure of it.
Listen, I'm nobody's errand girl. We need to set terms.
All right, then here they are. Get it done, and we'll pay you better than any smuggling job you've ever had. Good enough?
I want to hit him with a sharp retort. Nobody tells me what to do, least of all this candy apple jerk. But we both know he's right, and the rest is just air. I decide not to waste any more of it. Yeah, good enough.
In the meantime, we'll reach out to our mole in Dreamland and gauge the situation there.
Well, that makes 2 new recruits in one day. We've had worse. Welcome to the underground, Gia, Nellie. We're going to do great things together.
With that, he turns his attention back to his work. We stand there, fresh fodder for the cannons, dismissed without a word. I shake away my uncertainty and pull Nellie aside. Hey, I enjoyed your little demonstration. Can we talk?
Thank you. A bit crude, but I think it served it. Yes, sure. Come by the lab when you're ready.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Hear anything from White Street? Her eyes listlessly follow a mote of dust, thoughts lost to a barony miles away.
Whitecaps didn't get into the free home. Poppers held them off until Eli died. Now, they're too busy fighting over that bloody throne to care about getting into a scrap with a bunch of rats. Everyone except Eli's old spy master. Aetherians might be getting regular supplies, but Pitt's keeping them all on a tight leash. Any item touched, any place visited, all get logged.
Can't imagine it's easy for anyone over there right now.
No.
How are you doing, Cress?
Exactly how long are you planning on mother henning me?
That depends. Is there anything I gotta worry about?
Well, Nosy, since you asked, I'm doing better. I can hold a wrench, and I'm focused enough to keep my eyes on the road. Helps we got bigger things to worry about than Eli, thanks to you and your client putting a spotlight on the well. See you soon.
Holding up all right?
What can you tell me about the underground?
Not much you couldn't figure out for yourself, I'm sure. It's a fledgling organization, but a crucial one. If nothing else, it works as leverage for my more, formal negotiations.
Can't be cheap.
Well, funding isn't the issue. Security is. Especially after today.
Don't worry about the little doctor. She's one of the good ones.
If she's with you, then I'm sure she is.
Why are you trusting me, Sam?
Cress's vote counts for a lot with me. And I saw how you handled our people at the tomb. Nobody sticks their neck out like that in the lowers. Not unless there's profit in it.
You think I'm only in it for the money?
You tell me, young lady.
His gaze isn't accusing. It's patient and kind, like a leathery old tortoise's. He doesn't need to tell me there's more to gain than money. I can read that, and a lot more from his eyes alone. We'll see. Are you sure Killmeyer is our only option for this Aether core?
He's an unpleasant fellow, difficult to negotiate with, and easily distracted. But we play the hand we're dealt. I do believe he'll have the access we need.
You've had to negotiate with him before?
Briefly. We were trying to stem his overuse of terriers. The talks did not go well. Well, the Undercity League is no longer welcome. But I do still get word from the Aetherians on occasion.
And?
Not much has changed, I'm afraid. See you.
Hello, darling.
What kind of outfit am I joining here exactly?
Could you be more specific, please?
Come on, Hollywood. No offense, but you're a phony. Is this a real deal or just another dog and pony show? I'll give him credit. He takes my jab like a champ, swaying only slightly at my sudden rudeness. His smile is nicely composed, but when he answers, there's fire in his voice.
Oh, it's very real, Gia, darling. To me and to everyone here. Someday I'll take you to dinner and tell you all about it.
Only if you're paying.
It's a deal.
Why me, huh?
I'm sorry.
Why throw in your lot with me? You don't even know me, pal. I could turn tail and rat you out the moment I walk out that door.
Are you going to?
I stare at him, trying to see past the well-moisturized facade into the beating heart beneath. He's doing the same to me. After a tense string of moments, our locked horns finally separate, and he smiles.
Didn't think so, darling.
Isn't there someplace else we could find an Aether core for the kid?
Not that I'm aware of. If the problem's as urgent as she claims, we don't have time to root around anyhow.
How would Killmeyer have gotten his hands on one?
You know what they say, sweetheart. Hows and whys are just tears and sighs. Let the worrywarts sweat over that. You and I are more about action. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
Till next time.
The kid keeps a glass jar close at hand, half full of sweets. I'm sure she won't mind if I sneak one. Nellie seems to be applying her vast know-how in the construction of some kind of Aether-powered gizmo. I recognize some parts salvaged from Cress's garage, but some pieces and the ultimate function of the thing are alien to me.
Hi, Gia.
Hey, that was quite the demonstration you put on in there. How come you didn't tell me you'd found a solution for the well?
I came running in to do just that, silly. Thankfully, we're all up to speed now. I've had a major breakthrough after studying the red Aether weaponry we acquired in White Street.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
With some effort, it can be harnessed and controlled as purple Aether, or as I like to call it, harmonic Aether. Isn't that exciting?
How does that work exactly?
Well, as you know, Aether-derived artificial gravity can be created and focused using electromagneto-gravitational fields by channeling Aether mist through specialized lattices. But by manipulating the resonance of those fields, it's possible to excite Aether molecules into a variety of interesting states.
Yeah, excite ether molecules.
With me so far?
I think so. Keep talking.
Great! In its naturally occurring, energetically stable form, Aether glows blue. That's the Cherenkov effect, of course. But by tightly focusing the resonance of a blue Aether field, its energetic potential increases almost exponentially, at which point it glows red.
So, in stable form, blue ether, and excited when it's excited, it glows red, yes.
However, in this highly energetic state, Aether is also highly unstable.
Yes, unstable.
Output is terrific, but with increased power comes increased likelihood of catastrophic system collapse. This is why red Aether is so dangerous. It's potent, yes, but there's no way to guarantee it won't release all its energy at once, at any moment. Which means...
Which means...
Detonation.
Boom. But, as I said, I believe I found a specific resonant frequency we can use to stabilize red Aether while it's still maximizing its energy potential. And, as a bonus, the photons moving through at that specific frequency produce a lovely deep indigo color. Quite pretty.
Yes, she can stabilize red ether with full energy potential.
Wow. Okay. I'm becoming strangely familiar with the feeling of admiration I get talking to this kid. She's more than smart. She's a damn prodigy. How did you do this so fast?
To be honest, many of the initial advancements were made at Olympus Park by my mentors and colleagues. The issue was always heat dispersal, but I think I found a way around that. It was quite simple, actually.
So what you're saying is...
I'm the best there is. Not to brag or anything.
Okay. Sure. What exactly does that mean for us?
It means that red Aether is quite unsafe, but also has huge potential for amazing practical applications. With the correct modifications, we can enjoy the benefit of its enhanced power without its dangerous instability.
Nellie indicates a tangle of steel and wires glowing from within with a warm violet tone. After a moment, I recognize it as part of General Eli's war weaponry.
I was able to convert the General's red Aether weapon into a stable beam emitter. See? Harmonic Aether.
And this is light weapon. And it's AoE. But damage is very low.
I'll say it, Doc. I'm impressed. This is really safe for me to use?
Oh, certainly. And this is just the beginning. The more you can salvage, the more experimentation I'll be able to do in my free time.
Thanks, Nellie. This is great work.
You're so very welcome. But if you really want to thank me, I'd like to come along to meet this Killmeyer person.
Nuh-uh. He may have had his wings clipped when Marm took over his barony, but he's still got claws, and he keeps them sharp. You don't want to be anywhere near him.
I can handle myself, you know.
I know you can, kid. But he's the type to slit your throat as soon as look at you. And you're too valuable to put at risk right now. Answer's no.
Come on, I insist. Can you distinguish an Aether core from a venting filter? You'll need my expertise, or else he might swindle you.
Just keep quiet, please.
The expert, and he is a swindler. Guess I can't argue with that.
Excellent. Oh, it'll be fun.
Of course it will. See you soon.
Miss Randazzo, rough skies today.
What else is new, huh? Listen, I need a ride to Klein Deutschland.
Killmeyer's turf. A rabid dog on his best days. And now he's cornered, foaming at the mouth. Why would you ever want to go there?
I've heard of the guy, but haven't met him. Have you?
Once, years back, hired my tug for a week. Some kind of German festival or some such.
Oktoberfest?
Gesundheit. Anyways,
Gesundheit.
he was a baron back then. Not so much anymore. Now that that old Dreamland duckie's got her claws in him.
Interesting. What was your impression of him?
Big man. Big appetites. Not a feller used to hearing folks say no.
A lot of rumors about him. I heard he's into all sorts of skullduggery.
Then you heard right, girl. He's got eyes all over the city.
But if his territory's been taken over by Marm, he can't be that dangerous anymore, can he?
It's the wounded animal what bites the hardest. You ought to stay away from him if you want to stay upright.
Not much chance of that, I'm afraid.
Well, then take this. No use for it myself. Might be you can butter him up a bit.
Throg hands me an antique compass, stamped with a German manufacturer's label. Despite its age, I can see my reflection in its clear, burnished brass. Okay, let's go.
All aboard then? Miss.
Giovanna.
White Street's tearing itself apart right now. Must be cleaning up nicely from it.
Yes. They're in need of guns, food, safety. Things I'm able and willing to provide. And they'll continue to receive it for a fair price.
Exactly how long were you planning for this?
You planned for a storm cloud, no? White Street's been ready to burst for years. If Eli did not give it the final push, something else would.
She exhales a puff of smoke.
How is Cress?
She could be doing better. She lost a lot of people in White Street.
Eli is dead. I can think of no better consolation.
This looks useful. But this one has very high AP cost. This one can be useful. For now, I'm using this one. This helped in first boss battle against Eli, because this projectile vulnerability means double damage, and I don't know how much I can be empowered, but this debuff has, well, has some problem. If I kill trash enemies, if I just kill very weak enemies, this means quite nothing after that. But if I buff my allies, the buff will stay for a while. So this can be more useful, I think. And I already have jumping repulsors, and this is just okay because of 3 AP bonus. Okay, I'll check my garage. Oh, I can sell this one. This one is just loot.
Have a look. So long.
Hey there. See ya.
Nothing new they can say.
You're back. Till next time.
Oh, hello. Good luck out there.
Gia. Both hands on the wheel.
So, usually we are using 3 AP repulsors. let's equip this one here. So I can change a repulsor to boost my movement. Or I'll just exchange this armor buster and I can buy light armor. For more protection. And I have to equip this one for more AP. And I have only one weight remaining. Maybe that will be used for light armor. Repulsor change does not help much, I think. Because it costs 5 APs. And let's repair. And I'll choose which parts will be bought from Tiana and continue my playthrough in next video. Thank you. See you next time.